corn, but the corn we ate a little bit of corn, but something's out here pulling on the corn stalks, eating the corn that we have left. And there's hardly any pepper. We can't find hardly any of the, I mean, look at this. This is just a fantastic. The only thing you can find is the corn, and it's growing. But I mean, look at these ragweeds. They're taller than the corn in some places. It's ridiculous. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today is Tuesday, I think. Tuesday, yeah, Tuesday. And guys, look, it is actually nice outside. It was raining this morning. We got a jungle going on back here. I need to ride a motorcycle. I just cut the grass, which is actually going to get fixed here soon. They're working on it, so it's a pretty big job. It's a pretty pain in the butt, but look at this. It looks nice outside. It was raining a little bit this morning. It finally stopped. And yes, I'm starting to vlog late. My bad, but oh well. Anyways, guys, let's get today's started. I will cut back in a few minutes. Alright, guys, before I get to see started, guys, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and click the bell, especially if you're talk to you guys a little bit. Alright, guys, I'm back. It's actually nice out here. It's not too hot, not too cold. Look at this tree, guys. This tree is an avocado tree, and these are getting burnt from the sun. I should probably bring these in. Why are they getting so burnt from the sun? And what the heck is that thing? Oh, it's a caterpillar. I was like, what? That was a part of the thing. Do you guys see that? It's a caterpillar. I thought it was a part of the plant, but it's actually not, which is fine. By the way, this is a fig tree, which actually grows around here. Most figs don't grow this far north, but this is a hardy Chicago fig, which is the only variety that will grow around here. So that's cool. We got a fig tree. This tree is an avocado tree, which does not grow around here, but I'm going to try to grow it inside. I'll leave it out in the summer. I'll put it next spring. I'm going to put it, I just put it in, these are pawpaw trees over here, which I'm going to plant these in the spring. This, we're going to have to keep inside in a big container like that cherry tree. So I'm going to leave it out. I'm going to bring it out in the spring when it gets above freezing. Leave it out, well, probably not above freezing, like probably a couple weeks after freezing. So, like when it starts getting like warm at night, like 40, 50 degrees at night, it should be fine. Hopefully then, should be fine to bring outside. Something's eating it. What the heck right here eats an avocado tree? No idea. But that's an avocado tree, which is pretty cool. You can see the pit I grew it from, which I thought it was in the ground more, but apparently not. We're going to let that grow in the spring. And then next spring we'll put it in another grow bag like that. Fill it up with dirt, put it in a grow bag. Well, bam, boom, 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 done. Right? Right, kitty cat? Kitty cat. He says, what? By the way, guys, this cherry tree went ballistic out here. By the way, the whole reason why I got all these trees is because, I'll show you here in a minute. I haven't showed you guys this in a while, but look at this. It is a cherry tree. This cherry tree went ballistic. It has to come inside too, because it doesn't actually grow out here, because it's not the right kind of cherry. I've been trying to clone this pear tree, but I have no luck with it. Got pears. They're almost probably ripe here in the next couple weeks. But, yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm going to show you guys the garden. It's been a while since I showed you guys the garden. I'm about ready to the point where I'm just getting ready to just take the lawnmower and just chop it all to the ground and be done with it, because everything is dead, except for the flowers. The only thing right down here is flowers. Also, I might have some sweet potatoes, and they might be ready to go soon. But yeah, all the squash died. These are the cucumbers. They all died off, which I need to take this net down and put it back inside. They didn't even grow up the net because the grass took over, like hardcore, because it was raining every day and I couldn't get out of here. There's a couple. I still got some tomatoes down here. Might get some green tomatoes. They might turn red, but as soon as they turn red, some eat some. Look, the only thing growing down here is flowers. These flowers are the only thing that really grew this year. No sunflowers came up either, which is also weird. Yeah, here's the spaghetti squash. I picked all the squash that had anything on them, so what's left is dead. They all died. Here's a couple sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes? Yeah, sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes. That's the only thing that's growing here. I might dig these up in a couple weeks, and then after that, I'm done with this garden. And then I'm just gonna come through, cut it to the ground with a lawnmower, because there's no point in even trying. Come through with a lawnmower, cut it to the ground as low as possible, and then dig it up, hopefully, and then plant a cover crop and hope that it outcompetes the weeds, and the weeds don't come back too bad in the spring, because all these want to see it. It basically looks like a part of the yard. So yeah, I couldn't come out here and work in the garden because it's raining today, and this garden's not even the worst of it. At least this garden's not, it's so high you can actually get in here. The other garden's even worse. Let's show you guys our horrible garden this year. That one is my fault because I just didn't come out here and weed it like I should have. And it's full of grass. It was a new plot, so I expected a lot of grass being, because there hasn't been nothing planted here. And also I never planted a cover crop in. So this year when I plant a cover crop here in a couple weeks, which should be planted now because the garden's basically dead anyways. This garden is a catastrophe zone. This thing is actually ridiculous. I can't believe it got this bad. Let me show you this. This garden is really bad. This is my fault because, yeah, we're going to have to cut this to the ground and then mow it. We're going to have to mow it, dig up, and plant a cover crop in it. It's the only thing I can think of. These things annoy the heck out of me. These things grow all over the place, these stupid things. And also I need to get, we don't even have a weeder right now to cut down around the fence line, which we really need to start doing to keep the weed seeds down. I need to come in here like once or twice a week, maybe like once a week, and just cut around the fence line with the weeder. And by the way, we got like corn, but the corn we ate a little bit of corn, but something's out here pulling on the corn stalks, eating the corn that we have left. And there's hardly any pepper. We can't find hardly any of the, I mean, look at this. This is just the only thing you can find is the corn, and it's growing. But I mean, look at these ragweeds. They're taller than the corn in some places. It's ridiculous. We're gonna have a heck of a time with this garden. Our weed seed brick is gonna be through the roof, but it should be pretty easy to deal with once we if we can tarp it in the spring, which I don't know if we're gonna get a tarp or not, but if we just dig up in the spring, which I plan to this year, the weed seed bank should be fun. It's get out here once a week and go out with the thing. But it just rained almost every day this summer. It's been ridiculous. There's a garden, guys. Looks ridiculous. I'm seeing how long I've been recording. Looks ridiculous. Oh, by the way, while I'm getting all these trees is, I want to get a plum tree. I want to show you this back here. The reason why we're getting all these trees, I want to get some bushes now, like grapes. We have a grape that's growing wild, probably from grapes put in the compost for season or some point. I want to get a bunch of blueberries, a bunch of grapes, and I want to transform this area back here into a food forest rather than just having it doing nothing, you know. That's the idea. This area back here I want to be a food forest. I already have 3 trees planted back here. We had a pawpaw plant back here last year, but something killed it in the wintertime, so I don't know what happened to it. But yeah, there's a peach tree over there. We have 4 trees. We have a peach tree. We got 2 mulberries, which people say mulberry trees are junk trees, which I don't think they are. We got this one, which is hard to find because of the grass. Look at this bad boy. We got a mulberry tree that went absolutely ballistic out here. We got another mulberry tree over here. This mulberry tree right here. This is hard to walk in, by the way. We got a mulberry, another mulberry tree. We got a peach tree, mulberries. I'm gonna put pawpaws back here, and also I want to get a plum. Put a couple plums back here, and this area right here will be our little food forest. And so in between these trees, the idea is to put grapes and like berries, like blueberries, blackberries, in between them trees. And then I have another tree up here. I had to place this tree farther away because it's a special kind of tree. And if you, I did not let chicken, oh my gosh. It's a special kind of tree. So yeah, this tree up here is a nut tree. It's a black walnut, and apparently if you put next to the other trees, it'll kill everything around it. So we had to put it here by itself, which is fine. We got a black walnut tree up here. We didn't buy this tree. Someone had it planted in their garden, and they gave it to us out of their garden. So yay. Anyways, guys, I guess I want to turn this area down here into a food forest, which would be cool. And then we can just take the lawnmower in between the rows, and bam, bam, boom, boom, done. Have all kinds of fruiting trees. So yay. Anyway, guys, so basically in between the trees, I want to put like 2 or 3 berries, like grapes and a blueberry in between the trees. You put the trees like 20, 25 feet apart, and in between those you put like every 5 feet you put like a blueberry or something along those lines. Anyway, guys, I'll cut back in a few minutes. Hi, guys, I'm back. It's been a while since I'll talk to you guys. It's now almost midnight. Right, Jakey? Yeah, Jakey had a rough day yesterday. Looks better today. Yeah, it's okay, Jakey. I understand. Sorry you're in pain, buddy. Wish I could help you. Wish you didn't have money troubles and everything broke down and repeating myself is to shut up. The dog says be quiet. Anyways, guys, it's even fun to kittens. They're always fun to play, mess with. Oh, there's 2 of them. You guys can't see nothing. Oh, can you guys see them? There's 2 of them. There's my favorite kitty and Mama Cat. Let's see if we can find them back here. The other 2 is probably sleeping in my bedroom, where they always are. We don't know why my bedroom is cat central. Well, they're not on my bed. Oh, there's one, but not the one I was looking for. I was looking for a kitty cat. Not you, huh? Can I pet you? Can I pet you? Oh my goodness. Don't want to be petted, huh? Don't want to be petted, kitty cat. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Aren't you just lazy bones tonight, huh? Lazy bones. On that note, guys, we're leaving. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, guys can't see nothing. I really wish I had a better camera to YouTube with, because, like, right now how it looks crappy at night on... I use an iPhone. It's not really the latest. It was when I got it. Well, actually, I got my phone the day, or like a week before the new iPhone came out, and I could have got it instead for the same price, but I didn't realize it was coming out. Like, I thought I had, like, another year or so, and I was like, I needed a phone now. My old phone broke or something, and I needed a phone. So, and I couldn't wait, so I had to get this phone, which, I mean, it's an iPhone 11, I think? iPhone 11, which is still basically the same phone as, like, the 14 coming out soon. I mean, it's like the base model, not the Pro, which is okay. I mean, the only difference between the Pro and the iPhone is, like, a little bit better camera, and a little better space. I think that's the difference, right, Jakey? Right, Jakey? But the camera is amazing during the day, but at nighttime in a dreary house with not very many lights at, like, right over top of you. Like, I got these lights over here, which I got all these lights on, but it still looks like crap. But if you had a better camera, like an actual camera, like a DSLR, you could actually change the aperture and all that cool stuff and make it look better at night. You could do way better at night shoots. That makes sense. Right, Jakey? I'm petting my puppy again. Come here, Jakey. Yeah, I'm sorry you're in pain, buddy. At least you don't look like he's that much pain today. Yeah. Yeah, at least you don't look like he's that much pain today. You look pretty happy today, Jakey. Yeah. He says, I don't know what to do, he says. Yeah, buddy. We don't know what to do with you either, huh? Yeah. 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 He said, check it. He said, leave me alone, I'm trying to sleep. He couldn't sleep last night or anything. He was in pain all day yesterday and he couldn't sleep. Feel sorry for him. But he looks better today. He has good days and bad days, I guess. And yesterday was a pretty bad day. I felt sorry for him. I can't wait until... I showed you guys our disastrous garden out there, right? It's really bad, which is mostly my fault. It's mostly my fault. Mostly the weather's fault. Well, it's mostly my fault. I say it's like 9% my fault and like 10% it wasn't. Because I still could have went there during days when it wasn't raining and did it. But every day it wasn't raining, it was hot. And it just got bad. We didn't dig up the garden. It was really bad to start with because we didn't dig up the clover. We really need to dig up the clover. Note to self, if you're doing no-till, trying to like grow a cover crop and then no-till like that with like a covering, do not use clover because clover does not die when you cut it. You have to use grains, like, good ones, triticale, rye, peas, they die when you cut them down. Stuff that'll die when you actually cut it and won't regrow. Of course, when you use grains like rye and stuff, you gotta wait till you go to seed. Not technically seed, but like form seeds, and then once you cut down, it'll die and it won't come back, which is what happened out there. But then the clover, which comes back after you cut it, it just kept coming and coming and coming and coming. Because the clover comes back no matter how many times you cut it, which is not the best for a garden, so you actually have to dig that up. My bad. I didn't even think about the clover, because we used like a cover crop mixture that had like clover and all the other stuff in it last year, which this year we're going to use a mixture of just, this year we're going to use peas, hairy vetch, probably triticale and winter rye, and that's going to be it. Like, the more, because the different varieties you have, the different nutrients it digs up in the soil and stuff, you can actually, if you do soil tests, you can actually look up cover crops that find soil that you need, like, yeah, like, it'll bring up certain minerals and stuff. Also, it helps the bacteria in your soil. If you want to grow soil, you need more bacteria in your ground, because whenever, like, the big companies that, like, big farmers in general nowadays, a lot of farmers, I wouldn't say all farmers, but farmers that do it for money, they just till it, they leave it bare, and they spray the crap out, which kills all the bacteria, and in order to make up for that bacteria, they just keep taking out all the nitrogen stuff off the soil through the plants and stuff, right, which we'll eat, and then, to make up for it, they introduce nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium via chemicals, which is good for the plant will use it, but you're not really building the soil. So if you ever want to grow without that stuff, you're going to have issues. At least, and back in the old days, they just throw a bunch of manure on it, on the garden. Like every fall, they would like go out and they would just spray the fields with like manure. They don't even do that anymore. They just spray it with chemicals because it's cheaper. And actually, there's new laws now where you can't even buy manure off like cow farmers. They're not even that many dairy farmers around. People used to go to dairy farmers to get manure for free. Now you gotta like buy it. It's a whole thing. It's pretty bad. Manure does wonders for a garden, by the way, but it should honestly be composted first, which takes more time. Actually, now I don't think you can even spread it without composting it first. It's weird. Which is why we got worms and compost. We would do vermicomposting, and we make our own compost, which adds a lot of nutrients back to the soil. Which you need to add nutrients to the soil every year to mend it and stuff. If you're doing like no chemicals, which is very important to the garden system. So yeah, it's a whole thing you can go into about gardening if you're into like basically there's a whole ecosystem of your plant basically puts down roots, and the roots send out signals to like mycelium, and the mycelium sends out signals like, hey, you give us sugar, we'll give you what you need. And then you have bacteria that also sends off signals and attaches to your plant, that attaches to the mycelium and the roots, and it's mycelium's a fungus, and it's all kinds of stuff. Hey, you came back. Come here, say hi. Come here, you little crab apple. Come here. Like, oh, I'm not trying to hurt you. Like, stop biting me here. You want to ride me on the parrot? Come here. Here, let's be YouTube fashion. Come here. You want to ride around? Come here. Right over my shoulder. There you go. Don't jump. Don't jump. Don't jump. Don't jump. Kitty, I wanted you to ride on my shoulder, but not like this. Can you get down now? Please? Kitty, can you get off? Kitty, I can't grab you. Come here. Come on, don't put your claws on me. Come on. Come on. Oh. Oh, you okay? It's a pretty hard landing, buddy. You jumped right off my arm and into... Yeah. See, right now it looks really bad because I'm using... It's really not bright enough in here. Get it. 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 Gonna jump? You gonna jump it? No? You're not gonna jump? How about this? You said, what's that? You can't see what it is. Oh! I like how kittens don't bite very hard, especially this cat. He's really friendly. He doesn't even use claws or bites or anything once he realizes it's me. What? He's my favorite. We should keep all three, but we just don't have the money for him to fix them all and to do it. We're definitely getting rid of the girl kitten, wherever she is, which I think is down here. Yep, we're definitely getting rid of her. Probably him, because someone wants a gray cat. And, yeah. So we'll probably end up getting Fuzzy, which is a lazy cat. Anyway, guys, if I've been mumbling around, I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. I'm gonna really outro. So, hi, guys, I'm back. Gonna get a vlog. Didn't do a lot today. Well, actually, I did. I showed you guys a horrible garden maid, and I'm petting the kitty cat again. Meow. Kitty, 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 kitty cat, kitty, 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 leave me alone. He says, leave me alone. Okay, enough of me talking to cats. Don't make fun of my garden too bad. Technically, other people could help too. Technically, they all work, and I'm supposed to take care of the garden. But we had 2 plots this year, and both of them got away from us. This one down here got away from me because I just didn't hurt my hand. I had like this sore in my hand all summer, and I couldn't get the hill because I kept going out there. And plus, it was a new plot, so we had a bunch of grass growing in it from the yard. We didn't have anything to outcompete. Next year should be better because we can outcompete the weeds with a cover crop it, and we'll dig it up again and again, so it'll help compete. If we had a tarp, it would be a lot better to start a garden plot that way. Just tarp it and then boom, plant right into that. But it's the whole thing. Anyways, guys, I guess I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. So, alright, guys. I want to tell you guys thank you for making this far in the video. I really appreciate it, and it really helps out the channel. And if you want to watch more of me, you can click these 2 videos and you can subscribe, or you can click down below, or click a video of mine, or do all 3, do none. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. So,